So today I'm talking about getting out of your feelings. Yep, that's what I said. I'm not saying don't feel your feelings, because I'm sure some of you are going to watch this video and go, oh, she's telling us not to feel our feelings. Wrong. If you talk to anyone that knows me, anyone who knows me well, anyone who's been coached by me or mentored by me, there is a running joke that I kind of laugh out when they realize that they have to feel their feelings with me, because I make you feel your feelings. And not everybody likes it, but I make you learn to feel your feelings in a healthy way, knowing that God will take care of you through them. He wants you to feel your feelings, but he does not want them to run your life. The problem with the world is it's so double-minded. It keeps pushing people away from the Lord, from the rock, from the truth, so that people are all over the place. And they wonder why, you wonder why you see stuff like I mentioned in my reel about the kid emailing Apple every day because they haven't removed the meat emoji because he's vegan and it hurts his feelings. And the woman and this is the only video that, sees a Make America Great hat in a street and tells the guy, you have to take this off because it's hurting a lot of our feelings. Like, just stop. You are putting your feelings above everything else. And when I see that, I see the proof that you don't have God in your life, that you are letting your feelings run the show. And I just want to tell you, I get what that's like. Believe me, when I let my feelings run the show, I was an addict. I was addicted to alcohol, food, men. It's not good when you let your feelings run the show. You are not on steady ground. Wake up. If you are letting your feelings run the show, you are letting your feelings be your identifier and your identity, meaning everything goes by your feelings. You have got to have God in your life to help to discern, to help you see that there is something greater than you. And, I think about it, a term I learned in recovery is, the only person I have control of is myself. I have no control of the guy down the street that's melting down and his emotions. I only have control of my own. So when you're kind of spewing your emotions all over somebody on the street, you're putting your emotions on somebody else when you really need to be owning them. So I'm going to read a couple of scriptures. I just mentioned double-minded. Again, I know some of you on here have never been in the scriptures, but I really hope you're going to listen to this. James 1, 5 through 8. If any of you lacks wisdom, pause for a minute. We think wisdom has to come from our emotions. We are not the ultimate wisdom. I'm going to go back to it. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. Pause. When you doubt God, you're the wave. You don't have the strength to go through the wave. You are the wave, and you're being tossed. Verse 7, that person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do. Your feelings are unstable. God is not. He is stable. Let me just read why he is the solid foundation. Matthew 7, New Living Translation, verses 24 to 27. I have this verse on my wall because it's so important. Or 25, actually. 24. Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against the house, it won't collapse because it is built on bedrock. Verse 26, but anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish, like a person who builds a house on sand. When the rains and floods come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. This is why we see people melting down with these emotional meltdowns, like my toddler, who's had a few lately. She's 4, and these emotional meltdowns make me a little crazy, but I try to be present to her and let her work through them until she's done. And we can't be, if we are letting our feelings run the show, we are not solid, and we need to stop expecting other people to, bow down to our wishes so that we can be solid. Somebody else is not going to make you solid by doing something that you want them to do. No. You only have control over yourself. So you need to get out of your feelings. You need to feel your feelings, but you need to get out of them. Stop letting them run the show like an octopus. Stop. That's not what you were made for. And I know the world is pushing it. I know the world is sending you a message that you should. But I'm sitting here saying, nope. One more verse, Psalm 34:17. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. When you trust in the Lord and you become a child of God, you are righteous because of him. And he will deliver you from your trouble, all your troubles. I don't want my feelings to deliver me from my troubles. So I get in the word. I need to know that God can deliver me from my troubles. So that's it for today. Mentor Mama Mare on YouTube and Instagram. And if you're interested in me mentoring you, some of you aren't ready for that. Some of you are there. And you want to grow spiritually, reach out to me. I'll put the email on my page, on my YouTube video, and get ready, because this course I'm releasing in 2024 is going to be so good. And if you're up for it, sign up for the wait list. I will put that link in as well. Have a good one.